Hmm. I mean, the irony about that is that I mean, that's the irony about it. Hey, yo, what's up, Santiago? That's the irony. So you're saying that NQ is going to take the pre-market highs. ES is on the 50% of the pre-market. And the Russell is dropping. Do you take trades on the Russell, Santiago? Mm, yeah. Back in the day, I was in this Discord. Actually, I'm still in this Discord. I just don't open it anymore. But a lot of people were talking about the Russell and how clean it is. But it's like the what is it? The black sheep of the family. It gets overshadowed by the favorite child Nasdaq and the stable child ES, and not too many people trade the Russell. It seems like if you're a Russell trader, that would definitely be a niche area. Like if you're streaming the Russell, that is definitely a niche. Mm. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Mm. Mm. Hey, yo, what's up, everyone? Let's see if the market actually reacts at this. The market's gonna react at that the 200 EMA right there. I mean, it did take out those highs. It did take those highs out, so we'll see. So it took out those highs. We have a sweep of liquidity there. I'm gonna see if I can try to. I'm gonna see how the market reacts right here. If the market gets to this area, I want to see how it reacts to the EMA. Because I mean, we are kind of trending. Actually, I see something. Shout out to our boy Santiago. I see something. See a range right there. Oh shit. Ah, damn it. Oh. Yo, congratulations. Oh, Give me 1 second. Damn. I guess I was trying to help myself out. Damn. You know what? This thing is going. Why not? Why not just take one with a small risk on it? I guess as soon as I get in this move. Man, that was a big move. That's a big move. Mm. Oh shit, we're at 2,900. I didn't realize that. All right, shit, 29K. Do we keep going or? I guess we're about to find out. Guess we're about to find out. Nice one, Nasdaq. Nice one. Nice one. Hmm. See, the one thing about the Nasdaq is that, man, you just don't know where this thing goes, man. You just don't know. You just don't know where this thing goes. I mean, come to think about it, we were literally at the bottom of this move last night. Literally at the bottom. All right, whatever. Just imagine if we held that contract from last night to these highs. Hmm. Yeah, that's true. Oh shit, I'm at not. Damn. I'm about to hit daily loss limit in this account. Okay. Nice one. Well, nice one. Well, let's see if this technical pattern is gonna work here. That candle high, I broke it. So let's see if we can get something from that. Let's see. I mean, worst case scenario. I want to see what it does there. At that high. Congratulations. So you? Oh no, are you saying that? Congratulations, bro. Oh no, are you saying that you locked out with 33, or you're talking about altogether? You're locking out with a what is that? A 58, almost $6,000 in profit. If that's so, congratulations, man. How can I trade anything other than Nasdaq? How can I trade anything other than Nasdaq? I can't believe what I was. I can't believe I convinced myself to move away from my baby, making money like this. The ES would never. Oh, okay. Yo, congratulations on that, bro. Congratulations, man. Yeah. Yeah. That is true, man. Yeah, I have been scattered, that is for sure. And when you say watch the trap, you think that this is going to be a bear trap right here? You think the bears are going to get short and the market is going to squeeze higher? Well, hopefully it pulls back so I can get into this thing safely because I only got a $80 a drawdown, which probably shouldn't even. Come on, man. Wasn't paying attention, man. Wasn't paying attention. Had the line drawn out and everything. I was looking at the chart and then I look back and it makes the freaking move, man. Wasn't paying attention. So I was looking at the chart. I was like, I wonder if it will pull back. And then next thing I know, this thing squeezes higher. Literally at the area that I was looking for. You said ES not pushing? Oh, that was a news pop right there? Oh, yeah, it is 9 o'clock. Well, we do have a range right here. So that could possibly tell me that we could see a pullback to at least a 50% of that range. We might see a swipe underneath the range, taking this liquidity underneath here for a continuation move. I wonder if it's, well, no, that can't be it because the most overlapping, yeah, it's right there. Because that's just a sweep. I wonder if that's the range right there, actually. That doji candle right there. I don't know if that's the range. Let me actually do this real quick. Okay, yeah, that's the range. That's the range for sure. That's the range. You got this is the range. This is the swipes. Yeah, okay. So that's the range. This is the 50%. You say your 50 is at 2161? Okay. Yeah, we're in the same area. We're in the same area. So, and that's all that matters. We're in the same area. So this area right here is a hot spot for bulls then. Actually, let me just make sure that my so 2975. Reduce that. 2975. And the low that is 4975. 4975. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, we're in the same area. Yeah, when the market gets to trending like this, yeah. And so either Smith was up all night, because I asked, because last night he said that he was just gonna full porch go long, and he was looking for a big move overnight, and he got it. But my only question to him was if he stayed true. If he stayed true, because if he stayed true, he was definitely rewarded this morning. Yeah. You said the next level is the offset of the 50. What is the offset? What does that mean? Mm. 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 Interesting. So they're saying that oh yeah, actually no, that can't be true. So yesterday's initial balance high price is currently sitting at I guess this the high times 2. That's where prices it swiped that level. Mm. Yeah, I ain't gonna ever trade. Man, let me get this. Let me get off this. I ain't gonna ever trade the ES again. ES sucks. But ES got kicked off my chart. I mean, there's nothing that can replace the Nasdaq. Nothing. Nothing that can replace the Nasdaq. All right. Mm. I mean, it does look like the bulls are exhausting themselves. Mm. 62. You said wait for the 50? Oh, so you're waiting for the 50 now? I guess we'll see here. I only got $80 to draw down, so unless this thing just fires up, then come on, shoot up for me. Okay. All right, we'll just get to the practice account. I'm not gonna get any more combines. I had a good day today. I had a day lost some in 2 accounts, but I made money in 4 accounts today. So I made money in my funded account, and I made money in these accounts this morning. Left a lot of money on the table. So yeah, but I just hit day lost some in 2 accounts. So I guess that's a good trade-off. Nice one, Nasdaq. Oh my God, bro. You couldn't have. Oh my God. Seriously, Nasdaq, you couldn't. Seriously, you couldn't do that for me? You couldn't do that for me? I mean, she ain't had to wait, but what she could have did was, okay, she's coming back. All right. I mean, I could at least got some, some extra drawdown right there. you do with a scurvy pirate? What do you do with a scurvy pirate? What do you do with a scurvy pirate? Make them walk up like. You said it hit a fib level on both the. Which fib level did it hit? You said there's a lot of sellers at 124. You know what, man, Santiago? I think at this point, nobody. Well, I guess let me rephrase that. I finally accepted that nobody respects bears. I finally accept it. You know, being a bear. I can't even call myself that anymore. I just finally accept that nobody respects bears. It's literally easier to buy the top than to sell at resistance. I mean, that's the kind of market we're in right now. It's literally just easier just to buy the. Boy, my God, dude. There goes them sellers, yo. Yeah, I know, right? There goes them sellers. Yeah, because I mean, I'm watching the same thing. You're looking at Santiago. I'm looking at it, and I was like, dude, I don't trust the Bears. I mean, I don't trust the Bears. Bears suck. Yeah. Dude, like I said, I was telling Alfred this earlier, but I wouldn't be surprised if the market goes to 30K today. I know that's 1,000 points away, but honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. And you know, the crazy thing is, I mean, I guess that's the joke. That's the joke. The Nasdaq made sure she stopped me out. Well, she didn't necessarily stop me out. I just didn't have the drawdown to withstand any of her BS. And but if I did, if I was able to stay in the trade, where did I get in at? Yeah, I think I got in. Where did I get in at? Actually, I guess that's the question. Because I saw that the candle, it was either here. I think, yeah, it was here. Yeah. I got in at the high of this candle. It would have came back, but I would have survived it, I think. Got in at the high of the candle, 98. Let me see. So my stop would have been at 84. Yeah, I would have still been in this, and I would have gotten my target hit on that. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I mean shit, we about to bank $945. And we bought into supply. We bought in supply. I mean, it's ridiculous, right? I mean, they tried to sell it. You got the bears trying to sell this thing, but they just wasn't able to. Let's see if we can see it on a smaller time frame. The bears just failing. Yeah, so yeah, you can kind of see it. I mean, right here you got the area where they tried to sell. That's the range. We got the market once. They tried to go higher. They tried to sell it twice. And the bears just kept trying to sell this thing. And that's why I was trying to sell into the highs, but you know, the Nasdaq stopped me out because she's nasty like that. But this is a good example of what I'm talking about, like selling into the pain of traders. I mean, you're selling into this the seller's buy stop. You're going to get moves like this. There we go, baby. Profit target hits, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I even left money on the table. Let's go. That would have been nice if I got that shit hit in my other account. That would have brought the account all the way back to break even. That's why with that system that I have, I mean, I shouldn't be. I mean, I had those two trades I shouldn't have taken. That third trade, it just didn't work out. I'm gonna get a handle of that next week. All right, we'll see if the market actually tries to come back here. Mm-hmm. Shit, I wish I did, Alfred. I mean, wish I did. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this on the hourly. I guess we could go to 2970. Let me take a screenshot of this. I mean, with the NQ, anything is possible, man. With the NQ, anything is possible. All right, so this is oh shit. And so this is the initial balance. These are like the, I guess, measured moves away from the initial balance. We stopped at the high times 2, and now it looks like the market is trying to go for the highs time 3. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a middle spot that the market is going to probably try to reject that, but interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, and this is from yesterday. This is yesterday's measured moves, like the 50%, high 1, high 2, high 3, etc., etc. In about 40 seconds, we're going to get an updated initial balance range and everything. Mm, 65, 62. And I swear my kids, man, always at the wrong time, dude. All right, so here's my plan. If the market comes down to this 50 and I see a pin, I'll buy it. My target will be all the way up here. As if we hold. A great mind, Santiago. Great minds. But it looks like the market may have different plans. All right, looks like we're at the Kamehameha. For prices between the short and the medium term EMA, I like to call that the Kamehameha. Or at least that's what it makes me think of. All right, we'll see. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit. Ah shit. I had a feeling it was gonna probably bounce at the top of that range. The way that that was about a good 30 points right there. Yeah, I guess we'll see if it sustains. That was a good 30 points. Yeah. Uh, let's see if I can get into it. So I mean, I kind of thought about getting in at the top of the range, but then I was like, I mean, the 50 is right there. I mean, it broke the short-term EMA, so I figured, yeah, it'll probably work. But man, the top of that range so far. If I got in at the top of that range, my target would actually have, well, at 118. My target would have been at 118. So this would have been my target right there. Let's see. Damn it. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. You know, ever since we started trading with the trend, we've been making nothing but money in this damn room, man. Oh, there it goes. I mean, even if I'm not in the trade, the bullshit. Even if I'm not in the trade. Okay, there we go. There we go. Like, okay, so if I took that trade, I would have got my target filled right there. Well, because that's my fault, I guess, right? Yeah, I was like, don't do me like that, Nasdaq. Don't do me like that. Damn, so it's always been like this, huh? Alfred, you should have said something. I blame Alfred. I especially blame Alfred. I blame Alfred. Should have been saying, Sherm, trade with the trend. Sherm, it's still going up. Sherm, think of it as kids playing. You can't go short until they exhaust themselves. You should have been saying all of this before. Shit, now, like, it's crazy, man. Like, now I can't justify a 20-point stop anymore, 27-point stop anymore. I can't justify it. I mean, if you're trading at these pullback levels, a 27 point stop is kind of excessive if you're trading at the right spot and you're following the trend. Yeah, my biggest issue has always been the trend. Because I'm more of a ranged, or my style of trading is more ranged based trading. So whenever the market starts ranging again, that will be my market. It's always the trends that would get me, because obviously my focus is on trading a range. Once it gets to the high, sell. Once it gets to the low, buys, etc., etc. But since the market trends all the time, it's hard to determine when the trend is over. But now that I have an indicator that tells me to stay with the trend, and that the trend is not over, and that the trend is still your friend here, and keep trading with it. I don't recall that, Alfred. I don't recall any of that. I don't recall none of that. But yeah. Yeah, I can see why you get these big payouts, Alfred. I can see. I mean, it's been a while since I traded the Nasdaq. And I mean, like, today I only lost $2,000. There we go. Dude, we made so much money in the Nasdaq today. I mean, we made $1,800 here in the practice account. I mean, obviously I lost $1,000 in a daily loss limit account. Made $1,500 last night, or $900 this morning with y'all guys. Made $1,500 last night. Made $150 to lock in that payout in this account last night. I could have had more, but I didn't want to get greedy. But as soon as I cut my position, the market went higher. My plan was just to get the $150 for the payout, because that's usually how I do it. On the last day, I don't necessarily play with it. I just take the payout. But I could have definitely got way more, because I was in literally at, like, man, when I said that this account, I was in literally at the bottom with this trade. Literally at the bottom with this trade. Yeah, so I was in at, wow. I was in at 611. 611 with that trade. I was all the way down here. 28, 6, 11. Down here is my entry. Down at the lows of the session was my entry. Man, if it's okay. Like I said on the last day, I usually just get the $150 and just be happy for the payout. But man, just if my future self went back in the past and said, yo, hold that shit. Hold it. Okay. I think if I caught this, I probably would have got called alive or some shit. Top set would have been like, nah. Well, I don't know that. I don't know that. I'm just making shit up in my mind now. I don't know that. All right. Well, dang, it's only 9:40. I guess time only flies when you're losing money, I guess. But when you're making money, time don't fly at all. It's only 9:40. 972. The practice account counts. It counts. Still took a good trade. Still took a good trade in it. You took two great trades. Two great trades with the trend. Like this trade counts. I just like I said, man, I just kind of wish that the Nasdaq didn't pull that bullshit that it pulled earlier. I would have saved the account with this move and then would have got the $900 with that one. I'm not gonna get any more accounts though with Top Step. I'm not gonna get any more. Because basically this payout, I'm just in the black. It's not even a real payout for real. It's like, cause I think I spent about my payout in like in accounts. So honestly, I'm just back at break even. It's as if I got those accounts for free. I mean, that's how I gotta see it. But there are expenses and yeah. I mean, I also made $900 in my Lucid account, so I mean that counts. I made $900. Actually, let me just take the screenshot. I'm not gonna adjust this shit. Made $900, $940, $45 in my Lucid account. So I should have taken that trade and I would have been up $1,800, but you know, if I can get another trade before the session in, I'll take it. If we can get another opportunity to make the trade. Give me a second. My boy Alfred showing off the payouts. Congratulations, Alfred. Showing off the payouts. So he said this is what buying, hold on. He said buying high and selling higher. He said buying high and selling higher looks like. Yeah, congratulations, bro. These are the payouts that our boy Alfred got in the month of May. And already so far, congratulations. This is about 12, about $16,000-$17,000 in payouts. Congratulations, man. Taking them daily payouts from TPT. You know, now that I'm trading with the trend. Yeah, that's the only thing that holds me back from getting a TPT account to Santiago. Santiago. Why am I keep trying to call you that? My God, Santiago. But um, I'm also thinking to myself, you let the idea of it defeat you. I don't want to make this into a self-fulfilling prophecy. I don't want to turn this into a self-fulfilling prophecy because I believe I won't pass. I'm gonna do everything in my power not to pass and turn it into a self-fulfilling prophecy. I mean, I guess I could go with trade day. I mean, it's the same rules. It's just that trade day is just a quick to put you in a live account. Hmm. Let's look at trade day, man. Let's look at trade day. Because I mean, but I have to. No, the only code I got for the only code I have is with Lucid. That's the only code that I have. I don't have a TPT account or a code for TPT. I mean, with these evals, it puts you into a mindset where you have to complete a task. If you're task oriented, those are just the emotions that a lot of traders unknowingly knowing, or let me rephrase that, unknowingly dealing with. Wow, can't talk today, right? That's why these evals are set up the way that they are. It's messing with our natural human need to complete tasks. Now they raised the prices. Of course, the prices on the evals went up because I recall the end of day 50Ks being $90. Now they're $122. Okay, so I guess with the 40%, it was $90, but with the 30% is 122. Yeah, trade day also has daily payouts, but they're very they want you to stop trading once you reach $5,000, which is crazy. Or how does that work out for if you make more than $5,000 a day, you have to stop, or do you have when you make $5,000 overall, you have to stop and reach out to them so they can evaluate your account or whatever the hell they're doing. It's not like trade day or take profit trader where you can just keep withdrawing. I know they're kind of just they're picky about that. Oh, so it's 50K overall. Okay. Mm. So. Mm. I'm considering I make it a like a static account. And if I do trade with them, I would trade on TradingView. Trade on TradingView. Okay. Well, I guess let me cross this bridge first. Let me have a good week. I mean, we did have a good week with the Nasdaq this week. I'm surprisingly the Nasdaq gave me a great welcome back tour. Uh, she wasn't nasty to me or nothing. She was not nasty to me at all this week. I mean, the only thing that I can say was me. I was just being not necessarily foolish, but I was taking short trades, going back to my old roots when the market was obviously still bullish. So, I guess that's on me. It's not the Nasdaq or nothing. It's me. Okay. We can't let fear dictate our trades, huh? Did we reach like a peace deal or something? Let me look at the news. Man, the CFTC data was definitely wrong. Wow, was it wrong? That shit was super wrong this week. Friday's price action. Let's check. Let's see what ES is doing. got my limit still sitting at the 50 of that range. Yeah. You know, I wonder if the market comes back to that area, will it still be a valid trade? I wonder. Hmm. Actually, you know what this is the initial balance high, right? Well, yeah, this is the initial balance high. So we just ran the initial balance high. We already know what that means. We could see the market try to so the low of that is 29.73. So right here is the initial balance. 29. This is the initial balance right here. $29.73. I mean, actually, that can't be right. Because that's the initial balance is the first hour, right? So the hourly candle. It's from 8:30 to 9:30, so the two 30-minute candles. 8:30 to 9:30. So 8:30, 9:30. So this is the initial balance right here. Shit. I wonder why. Where's the disconnect at? Ah, okay. So I had it wrong. For my time frame, it's 8:30 to 9:30. Interesting. Interesting. So yeah, I don't know why that indicator changed. I thought I had it from 8:30 to 9:30, but it wasn't set that way. So um, some of the information that I gave was wrong, but it's fixed now. So this is the initial balance. And usually a good trade is to fade the highs of the initial balance. But like I said, yeah, that'll probably be a very dangerous trade. It'll probably work, but that's a dangerous trade. Because usually what I see with the initial balance is that the market will try to break out of it the first attempt. We'll see a failure right back down. The 50% of the initial balance is around 29.12. Yeah. And we're about to go into lunch. Ooh. Colombia, huh? Hmm. I wonder if the market's going to keep trending here. You too, Santiago. Have a good weekend, man. Yeah, well, I missed out on a good trade today. Hmm. Yeah, after the stream, I'm going to close up shop. I'm going to be done trading for the week. I'm going to, I now adhere to a trade schedule now. What this trade schedule do is just to keep me focused. I don't need to, I don't need to focus on the market outside of these trading hours. And those hours are around like 7 o'clock to about 10:30, about around the time where we in the stream. Let's close everything down. Doesn't matter what happens in the market after that because I don't want to be scattered because that's kind of one of my biggest blockers is just being scattered. You know, I get into a position, it takes all day. I have other things to do. I have my kids on the schedule, so I have to maintain their schedule, try to manage a position, and try to get the things that I need to get done. That's a lot. And if you don't give the market your complete focus, it will take away from you. So I will just now just trade with a schedule now. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. All right. Bro, what the fuck? Like, what? Oh, what? God damn. Hmm. All right, let's see. So I mean, this could work. This could be a trap for bears right here. Could be a trap. We still got higher highs in price right here. This could be a trap. I can see him probably trying to make an attempt to trap underneath that trend line right here somewhere. I can see that. I'm going to try to get close, just get close enough to the medium term EMA and to structure as much as possible. Hopefully we can get a tap, a love tap, and the market goes right back into the trend. That's what I'm wanting to see here, but I only have about 10 minutes for this to happen. So if this doesn't happen in the next 10 minutes, I'm done for this week. I'm done. Close up shop. No more trades. Hey, Smith still hasn't responded. I think either he was up all night or I'm just going to hear about this during the weekend as he because this is exactly the move that we talked about last night. So if the market scared him out of his position last night, or if he got the market stopped him out, I don't think the market stopped him out. I don't think so. Because where you said his entry was 29.50. Oh shit. Or he said his entry was 28.718. Ah shit. Ah damn. Ah damn. Ah shit. That's probably why I haven't gotten. It's probably why he didn't say anything to me today. I'll hear about it once he calms down. If he put his stop into profit, oh my god. If he put his stop in the profit. That was the entry that I was considering to add to the position last night. Man, if I added to that position, man, this is a massive move. Massive move to end the week, but yeah, our boy Smith was in at 718.25. Yeah, so he probably put his stop in profit or damn. Okay, that's probably why he hasn't said anything. I would be furious too. I would be furious. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Yeah, I don't know what the heck the market bounced at right there. I mean, what the hell was that? It just kind of bounced out of nowhere. It didn't touch anything. This thing just kind of bounced out of nowhere. pretty sure. I would go crazy out there, bro. I would go crazy out there. See the closest thing. I would go crazy out there. $863. Mm. $28. 863. Wow. Big moves, man. All right. So it's 29.72. You know what? Hopefully that is the case. Hopefully that is the case. Because he ain't said nothing all day, man. He has not said anything all day. Hopefully that's the case. All right, that looks like, yeah, that looks like a, yeah, that looks like a failure at these highs. Yeah, the trend could break here. That move could break the trend. Yeah, look at that. That could break the trend right there. Let's see a move down. I mean, the medium term EMA is right there. I mean, man, I don't think he's gonna get filled in 4 minutes though. So. Look at the star. They shine for you. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do out there. Dude. I wouldn't know what to do out there. It looks like. single one of them caked up, bro. That's crazy. At least the ones that are outside. Bro, that is crazy. That is crazy. That is freaking crazy. Every single one. That's crazy. Okay. All right. I'm about to pull these orders. I'm done for the day. I'm done for this week. Done for the week. Man. I will say this, man. I'm very grateful of this trend indicator. It allows me to stay on the right side of the trend. I'm taking trades with the confidence knowing that, okay, the market is still in an uptrend. So I can continue to take longs, or if the market flips short, then I can take the shorts. As long as I'm trading with the trend, I'm making money. And boy, we made a lot of money this week. Lost a lot of money too, but we made a lot of money. But I mean, that's the growing pains of this, because I was testing things out. Of course, my stubbornness still came back. Even though the trend was telling me that it was still green, I wanted to short, and I lost money, obviously. And but I really am. It really opened doors. It opens doors for me. It really does. And if I can have a good month, then shit, I'll probably get that TPT account. I mean, my trades still work. I mean, they would be stressful, but these trades, if I trade with the trend, it's like, okay, I got the momentum on my side. The trades that I usually take, I'm fighting like against the momentum, and it usually misses my target, and it pisses me off sometimes. But, well, it pisses me off every time, but I'm getting better results this way, I guess. This trading with the trend. I mean, it's well, it's not like I was trading the Nasdaq. Trading with the trend in with the Nasdaq. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But I was trading gold and ES, and they range more than they trend. They break out. I mean, they break out. What is it? What I say? What I call it? Breakout trend. When they break out, they begin the trend and then they pull back. But for the most part, they range. So it's yeah. We'll see what we do next week, man. I'll trade one more week with minis. I'll probably keep it minis, honestly. I'll probably keep it with minis. I don't think I'll switch it to micros, because, like I said, the micros chart is just it's too all over the place for me. This is peaceful and this is just chaotic. It's the same freaking chart, or the same time frame, and it just looks crazy over there, man. Like, that's crazy compared to this clean, where you got the Nasdaq, the MNQ just going everywhere, every single where. So even if I move this up to a 5,000 tick chart, I mean, that looks a little bit better, but you can see that it doesn't really respect the EMAs like that. Well, I guess the 5,000 tick chart does. Somewhat. Somewhat it does. Somewhat. Because that's like the big thing for me. I need the market to respect the EMAs. That's what I'm mostly looking for. Because that's going to tell me if the market is going to squeeze. And if it's not doing that well. But all right, guys, that's going to be it for me this week. I do appreciate everybody that joined this week. We'll definitely come back Sunday night, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody, and keep on jabbing.